everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel Studies Buzz. So, today we are going to start a new chapter from NCERT History, that is Chapter 1. The name of the chapter is What, Where, How and When. Let's move on to the chapter. What can we know about the past? So we need to know about the past. So how to know about it? Let's see. Food habits. From food habits we can know about the people, what they eat. Clothing. The clothes what they wear. Houses in which they lived. Occupation. What were their occupations? Like hunters, herders, farmers, rulers, merchants, priests, artists, craft persons, musicians, scientists. We also can know about their lifestyles, hobbies, etc. along with what the games they play, stories they listen or read, what songs they love to play. So these all are what can we know about the past. Next, where did people live? It is very important to know where the people exactly live in past. First we know the people yearly age were hunters and gatherers. The hunters and gatherers mainly live in the banks of the river Narmada. Basically, they prefer to live in the banks of the river so that they can have an ample amount of water and the land is fertile in the area of the rivers, growing crops and rare animals. Basically, it is found in Suleiman and Kirthar hills where they grow crops and rare animals. Here, some of the animal bones are found or excavated by the archaeologists. Development of agriculture. Agricultural development is found near the Garo hills. Rice cultivations north of Vindhyas. We all know about Indus River. Basically, the earliest cities flourished. It is also known as IVC, or we can say Indus Valley Civilization. We will be going through this topic in a very vast way later on, but now we are understanding the basics about the past. Indus River, banks and its tributaries, some of the earliest cities flourished about 4,700 years ago. Banks of river Ganga, here also a development of cities about 2,500 years ago, it has been flourished. Why is South Asia often called as a subcontinent? It is a very large, even though it is a smaller than a continent. It is separate from the rest of Asia by seas, hills and mountains. Yes, we know South Asia is a very large place which is separated from the rest of the Asia by seas, hills and mountains. Some important also we need to know, even through the hills, mountains, deserts, rivers and seas made journeys difficult at times. People in early times travelled from one part of the subcontinent to another. Why so? Here comes a question. Because at the time they travel a lot. They can settle in place and do cultivation or do their activities over there, but why they traveled so many places in difficult, they face also very difficult times, because to cross a desert, to cross a mountain, to cross a forest, it's very difficult. In search of livelihood, to escape from natural disasters like flood or droughts, to conquer other lands, to carry goods from one place to another, to offer religious instructions and advice, to discover new and exciting places. So these all are the factors why the ancient person or people transfer from one place to another with facing a lot of problem during their path. Also they transfer. So what did all these lead to? इसमें क्या होता है? ये सब करने से वो ट्रांसफ़र होते हैं एक जगह से अलग और एक जगह. तो क्या क्या चेंजेस होता है या क्या क्या हमको मिलता है इससे? शेयरिंग ऑफ आइडियाज़ बिटवीन पीपल, enrichment of cultural traditions. So sharing of ideas, what it includes? Carving stones, composing music, cooking foods. These all are the ideas which are being shared while they transfer. Enrichment of cultural traditions. Traditions also changes or culture is also exposed. Now let's know about the name of the land. Now we call India Bharat, Aryavart, whatever. Our country, India, the name comes from the river, that is Indus, Sindhu in Sanskrit. The land is to the east of river was called India. Bharat, group of people who lived in northwest who are mentioned in Rig Veda. So next, finding out about the past. How can we know about the past? What things are needed to know about our past? Some are like manuscripts. What is a manuscripts? The scripts which are written by hand, usually on palm leaf or on the specially prepared bark of beech trees. What do you mean by beech trees? These beech trees grown in the Himalayas, mainly in the cold region we can say. So from that leaf, the barks from that leaf, some scripts are written over. So that is called manuscripts. Dealt with all kinds of subjects. These manuscripts dealt with some kinds of subjects, or we can say all kinds of subjects like religion, beliefs and practices, science, poems, lives of kings, medicines, epics, plays. Many were written in Sanskrit, other in Prakrit and Tamil. Mainly these manuscripts are written in Sanskrit, other in also Prakrit and Tamil. So